Hi friends, thanks for joining me. I'm just going through my old box of embroidery stuff that I, what do you call it, practiced on. um, I just thought this would be a fun thing to go through together so you guys can see how bad I was at the beginning too, and also kind of talk about this specifically was very pivotal to me, knowing that I could digitize my mom's handwriting. And this is my mom who has passed away's handwriting. And I was able to digitize this in SewArt. I made a video. And once I made that video, it kind of just took off for me after that. I made that video and got a lot of encouragement on making videos for SewArt, even though I wasn't making very good ones. And I don't think I'm still doing all that great, but I'm not doing all that horrible either. But it has really changed my life. I've gotten to meet so many amazing people and learned so many things from so many people. The world of embroidery is so huge, and I had no idea. So this isn't, they're not going to be in order. I don't have an order. I'm just going to be grabbing from this little box that I have. But this is digitized from SewArt. And it's on burlap. And it looks like I used the tearaway stabilizer for this. But it feels, nope, it's just the tearaway stabilizer. So if you're wondering if you can do it on burlap, the tearaway stabilizer does great. All right, moving on. Excuse me. Oh, I did this cute little, testing out the bean stitch and stuff. I did this cute little digitized, I guess it would be a coaster. It's kind of double-sided. And look how far it is from the satin. But I thought I was going to be totally roasting myself, but I'm not doing so bad here. But maybe my better ones are at the top and the worst ones are at the bottom. Here's another one of those. I was trying to do the quilting square, or do like a grid in quilting, but SewArt just kind of follows whatever it wants. You can't direct it on any lines, which is really kind of can hold somebody back, I guess. It's a nicer way to say it. But this is also whenever I used a lot of spray glue for embroidery. Ugh, I mean, it wasn't the worst, and it did help a lot, but I also gummed up my machine quite a bit. Wasn't all that great. All right, so let's see. Here's another Love Mom. This was my handwriting though, and this is just on polypropylene garden fabric. It's what I use to practice on. You'll see it a lot here in this box. But this is the satin stitch on SewArt and my handwriting done in paint, I think. So not that great, but it would work in a pinch. Most people don't look as closely at people's embroidery as we do. So there's another one with a smaller setting. Oh, also totally different. But the smaller setting obviously looks better. So, okay. Here's another quilty one. And this is from my page that I host on Facebook, Oregon Missing Persons. I wanted to make this has the outline and I guess all the letters, but they didn't really stand out that well because I used white. But this is raised embroidery. So that was my first try at raised embroidery. I did not digitize this. This is a digitized Oregon. Somebody else with good digitizing skills did it. But that is a font, I believe, from, Planet Applique. They have all the best. Well, not all the best, but I like all their fonts. Here's another coaster one. I just really thought this was pretty, like a horse in the hills, but I also used it as a trial for other things. I didn't want to throw it away. I think it's too cute. I might use it somewhere someday, you know, words of a hoarder. Let's see. Oh, this is some of the very first ones. This is what inspired me to use the garden fabric. This is the, it's cut away, but you can totally tear it away, stabilizer. And that's pretty much all the garden fabric is, except it's not as easy to tear away. But anyways, trying to do Madeline. Started down there, goes up there, went over the top. Let's see, oh, a horsey felty. Wasn't my best work. I was trying to do a tutorial and everything just kept messing up, and oh, you know how those things go. I haven't actually done a video for this yet because I don't like how the top is. But I want to do a 3D Christmas tree. I just got to figure out how to make a topping that I don't hate, or how to make that top part connect. I don't know. If you have suggestions, I'm open for them. Okay, let's see. Oh, and then we have a kitty cat, a black cat design, probably from Planet Applique. I think I used garden fabric as the fabric and felt, and then garden fabric is, oh no, that's not garden fabric, some kind of nylon. But anyways, meow. Ooh, some urban threads. Love me some urban threads. Look how pretty that is. Ooh. If you don't know about urbanthreads.com, go to urbanthreads.com. If you've watched Eve from Baby's Booties videos, she just talked about urban threads. You really have to go. It's one of my favorite ones. And then this is some screen printing. I don't know how it ended up in this box, but you can do this if you have a cutting machine. You can make little screen prints that you can use to put your name on stuff or whatever designs you want to come up with that you can make on your machine. You just put it on HTV and then you iron the HTV onto organza, and the organza acts as your screen. Here's another Urban Threads one. It's a really pretty rose. And it looks like, yeah, this is one that I took out a bunch of stuff because it took so long. I just wanted to see the major parts, but this design from Urban Threads has a lot of detail in it. So this doesn't count as it, and I use this garden fabric as stabilizer. All right, what is this guy? Oh, this is the little puppy from the button video, the fancy button video. So I showed you just how to do a design, and then basically you just put a really skinny rectangle and then have it do the outline border. No. Outline, yes, outline border. And it'll put your satin stitch around it, and then you just cut right through the middle and you have your fancy buttonhole. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, this is kind of fun. This is something I found in the wedding section at Walmart. It's like burlap with vinyl on it. So I just wanted to see how things would sew out and what different threads would look like. So there's a gold thread. That's a pretty blue and a white. And then there's just other practice pieces. This is back when I was using the... Oh, this has two kinds of stabilizers on it. Interesting. So this is a tearaway. That's a cutaway. But, you know, you can put your finger through it. So those were some fun ones. That looks like that was like the very beginning of buying files. I didn't even know you could buy files when I got my embroidery machine. There's Love Mom and Dad on practice. And that looks like it had kind of a high setting for the satin stitch. And I used some samples my friend gave me of stabilizers that she had. Let's see what else. It's gonna go on for a while. This is a piece of a planet applique design for this adorable set. I'll find it because I know right where it's at. So this is a mess up, but it's a mess up of one of these. So these and one of these, there's a bunch of them that she has, and the bigger ones, they have like a little house on it, and there's a thing, you know, that you can carry it around with, but there's a kitten that goes in there, and the whole setup is so adorable. That's what that was too. And you get little kids. I think I gave all my little girls away to all the little girls, so I just had that one little boy, but I'm working on a little house for him. What's next? Oh, this looks like it was just a square with felt on it. But I think what I did was I cut the felt first and then did the satin. Ooh, I think that this is one from the machine, not digitized. Because digitized version from Sew Art won't have this corner like this. It only rounds. So I think some digitized version of a square from somebody somewhere along the line. Oh, I did some embroidery on tulle to see if I could do it for a wedding, and it is very pretty. I would suggest maybe doubling up the water-soluble stabilizer next time, but it still turned out pretty cool. It's just been crumpled in this box for a long time. Probably could put books on it, weigh it down, and make it really pretty again. But I really love that we can embroider on tulle. That really made me happy. Although I don't think I did ever again after that. That wedding ended up not happening, unfortunately. But kind of fortunately. They were really, really young. Like high school sweetheart young. Wanted to go. This is my mom's, what do you call it? Monogram. Catherine Marie Lequy is how you pronounce the last name. And this was font from either Etsy or Planet Applique, but I'm thinking Planet Applique because they always have such nice fonts. So that's on that vinyl on burlap stuff that I found. And I think that this vinyl, you can also write on chalk on it. So if you find it in your local store, you'll know you can do that. Oh, I think these were our first tries at digitizing. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's my friend Jennifer's daughter's name. The Jeep insignia. Let's see. Oh, and an owl. My husband digitized that. Let's see. Same owl, different settings. Oh, that's my brother-in-law's work logo. I don't know if you could tell, but it's a wolf and two baby wolves. It's Stu Wolf and Sons moving. They're so corny, but I love it. Okay, love. And then a heart. That's cool. It's like a trip down memory lane for me. Let's see. And I didn't realize how much of this fabric is just empty sitting in here. Oh, these are cool. These are Planet Applique alphabets. So this is like a Christmas alphabet. So come with cute embroidery to go with each letter. So like there's a star on the T, there's a present on the R, and then this is just another one of their fonts. Oh, how cute. This was a Yeti that my son liked from the internet. I didn't try to sell it or anything, but I made him some hats and stuff with this guy on it. And that turned out pretty cute. Let's see. That's my maiden name. Let's see. Oh, that's my handwriting I digitized. Love, Mom. Ooh, this is kind of some of the cool stuff you can do in sew art. So it's kind of hard with the black background, but those are hearts inside of the cute little bunny. And that bunny has the beginnings of a satin stitch outline. So it's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Well, I saw a message come up and then it went down almost as fast as I could see it, and I'm really sorry. I'm still trying. I don't know why it's taking me so long to get the hang of this live stuff. I guess I need to do it more probably, but I'm sorry I missed that. I feel terrible. This is one of the designs on the SE400 that come with the machine. It's absolutely beautiful. And, you know, it gives you an idea of what colors you're supposed to use, but you really can use whatever colors you want. These are some Easter designs, and this is the heart design with one of the decorative stitches. Ooh, I'm going to start using more of the designs on the machine. I forgot how gorgeous they are. Woo! And then another decorative stitch. Another one of the designs on the machine, and my thingamajigs. Cute one with those. Oh, and it had a couple, well, this one was the cross stitch one, and then this is a cute heart that's on the machine. And you can do that heart, you can turn that heart into freestanding lace too, I think. I'm sorry if I steer you wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong if you do try it. I think I kept this just to cut off the material, but yeah, trying to do applique for the first time. I was scared of applique for a really long time. So that's just some more of the owl. Let's see. Oh, another one of the Yeti. He's so cute. Shout out to the original artist. I wish that I knew who it was. This was so long ago. I didn't understand the I didn't understand how to look for you then, and I wouldn't even know where to begin to look for you now, but thank you. This has been really cute. My son really loves it, and we did not produce it outside of our home, just for him. Let's see. What else is there? Oh, here is a design I digitized in sew art, just for fun. Oh, this one is so cute. This is an Urban Threads design. Those of you who know Urban Threads, you'll probably recognize it right away. I have 2 tuxedo cats, and they are the best. I mean, I have 5 cats. I have a tortoiseshell, 2 tabbies, and 2 tuxies. And the tuxies just have total human personalities. So there's the kitty. This is Meowie Christmas. That's an Urban Threads design. Here's some more monogramming, and then that's just empty. Oh, here we go. Here's a pretty dense design on tulle. I used the tearaway stabilizer so that it could be stiff. But it was kind of hard to get it out of all of the little parts, but you really can't tell. It's very pretty. And then there was just kind of an idea of their wedding day, you know, but they didn't end up doing it, but that would have been really pretty, and it really made me happy that I could do that on tulle. And it's just the regular tearaway stabilizer that I use on those. Here's a heart and applique. So this applique is whenever it has the fabric to fill in instead of thread, if you didn't already know that. And then there's me trying to digitize an L, which was my maiden name. I guess is my maiden name. Oh, here's some more on tulle. Fancy. Okay, this one is really fun because this one right here, and I did this on some scrap that my friend made or gave me. She gave me a bunch of the stabilizer scraps. But this is a Cosmo. It's digitized from a picture of a Cosmo that I grew from seed. So I grew it from seed, it grew up, I took a picture of it, and then I digitized it. And now I get to have it forever. So this is one of my other favorite things. So the handwriting of my mom and this are my two very favorite embroidery things that I've got to make. Here's a tree with stars on the inside, I think, or maybe it's more trees. Nope, those are stars. I don't know what is going on with my lighting. This is really annoying. Don't know if it's getting darker outside and so it makes it worse to see in here or what, but I feel like it just keeps getting harder to see. There's a cute, that is the kitty design on the SE400. That swoosh is also, and that is one of the monogram letters. So on the machine, the monogram letters, they're always kind of a little off, so I don't ever use them, and I don't suggest other people to use them either in videos. Here is some pretty, like, silky fabric. Bless you, sissy. And I did another like wedding date kind of thing, and cross stitch that's on the machine, and I just use the cutaway stabilizer that looks just like garden fabric. So back in the beginning I was just whatever fabric I could get my hands on and whatever I was trying to work on, I just practice, which is why I started using the garden fabric, because I was going broke with stabilizer. Here's another beautiful design from the machine. Wow, it's really pretty. I'm not really sure where the cowgirl boot one is from. Oh, it's from, okay, so the SE425 that I have comes with the CD full of designs. And these are some of them. I've said this in other videos. I have no idea where that CD is now. So somebody who feels like they got gypped because they got the SE400 and not the 425, I'm telling you not to worry. Sissy, you okay? Okay. Sorry, had to check on my doggle. This is an elephant I tried to make. So I've been evolving as an artist. I'm still not that good at hand drawing though. Let's see. Oh, that's cute. This I think was just applique I tried to do with the machine, like by hand, you know, like I cut out this guy and then just zzzed along, and then those are actual embroidery. But there's no stabilizer, so that's very weird. But there is hoop burns, so it was definitely hooped, but I guess I must have done it without stabilizer. Crazy. Okay. Oh, this is a design from the SE400. Boo. That one was cool. Can use that coming up soon. Let's see. Oh, this is one of the very first projects that I did. Let's see. Started to do my mom's maiden name, Stephanie Christian, but there is no and. Oh, Stephanie loves Christian and her wedding date. But there's no and. There's no, like, I forget the name of that, but the little zzz, you know, that makes things together. There isn't that. There's Ella and Trinity, they're sisters, just practicing. There's Ethan, that's their brother. And this is a font on the machine. So if you're, I don't know the right word, but if you've got the patience to cut out each letter, you can do this as an applique. So those are a couple cute ones. Let's see, we're almost to the bottom, guys. Oh, here's some really thick. I was playing with monograms, so that one I can feel it underneath the stabilizer's all twisted, or not twisted, but pulled together really tight. So look at it, does this weird thing there, but those are pretty. And those are, I'm sure, either from Etsy or from Planet Applique. Oh, here's an Urban Threads one that's fun. And I just found this faux leather at Goodwill, so I just grabbed it and used it to practice. Now, after I've been, embroidering for a while, I'd give anything to find this stuff really cheap again at Goodwill. Anyway, so that's the Urban Threads design with some gold thread. Here is, ooh, I love this one. It's the Urban Threads feather, and then just the word mom behind it. I just kind of did scrap over it. There's another monogram. I really thought I was going to do a lot more monograms than I do. Oh, we have a chili cook-off every once in a while, and so I made some jars and stuff like that, and this was just a messed up one, but so pretty. This is the outline border. What it does whenever you use outline border tool, it does the border on the inside and the outside of everything. And that's just my handwriting. Sissy, honey, you're gonna have to hold on a second. Ooh, this is the velvet. Pretty velvet. Embroidering on velvet's so pretty. You can't really tell. Hi, Jenny. Oh yeah, I've seen it at Walmart, but I didn't realize that you can buy it in small batches. Like, I thought you had to buy things by the yard for the longest time. So I'll go get some now that I realize it's so easy. Thank you for the reminder that it's at Walmart. There's some California applique, some Oregon with an S in it. And then that's the Urban Threads feather. Sissy, you need to go lay down, okay? It's okay. Oh my gosh. I'm almost done, and now my dog wants to give me trouble. Alright, so I'm going to go a little fast on the rest of these. Here is a digitized buck head. I'm pretty sure I bought the buck head on Etsy though. I'm doing a live video and Sissy's starting to whine. She doesn't need to go to the bathroom, but can you come and check on her? Okay, like see if she needs food and stuff. I'm in the middle of a video, a live video. Thank you. Sorry about that. Sissy, hold on. And then this was just an image I lifted from some fabric that I bought and digitized it so we could have embroidered designs that go with our fabric. But those are not for sale because somebody already created those designs, okay? I had to learn that. I didn't learn it the hard way, luckily, but I did watch what happened to other people, so I did pay attention. This is Eddie. Oh, I'm so happy I have this. He is our dog that we named Clever Dog Designs after. And then this is the cable knit option for Phil in Sew Art. It's so pretty. I'm going to keep that guy out. All right. And then here's another Urban Threads design. Home is where the dog is. Here is a Deadpool design I did a while back. Oh, I gotta give these to my kid. He'll like those. So there's those. Here is, oh, here's some designs from Sew Art. These are just some cute shapes with the different fill options. There's a heart with, I'm not sure what these are called, but if you get Sew Art, you'll get those options. Let's see. Oh, and here's just a horsey. It's pretty dense. And I used tearaway at the time. Now I wouldn't. I would just use this. But, oh, and there's a star digitized in Sew Art. See how in Sew Art it doesn't stop and then do the, like, ends. It just goes straight to a straight end, which is how you can tell something's digitized in Sew Art versus it's from the machine or a professional digitizer. Oh, Jenny, you have a coonhound? I have a bloodhound. That's the thing you hear squeaking in the background. I can't wait to see it. If you're in the group on Facebook, please share it. And if you're not, look for us as Sew Art. So this is a Urban Threads design that I love. It's part applique and part just regular embroidery. So cute. Oh goodness. This one was one of our first designs we tried on Sew Art. So we were those people who tried everything that we wanted to, and this thing took like 3 hours and is nothing like the original picture. This is my friend Heather's mom's original beautiful art, and we destroyed it. You know, it was good intentioned, well intentioned, but yeah. Thank you. I love you, Sissy. Here is a cross stitch design I got from Etsy. He's so cute. Very cute. Here is California. I do live in Oregon, but I am born and raised in California. Right down there. Oh, hi, Knuckles. We're getting visitors. Hi. Hi, can you go? Can you please go? Thank you, I love you. All right, and then here is the moose and welcome. I believe that this welcome is on the machine, but that is from Etsy. Okay, this is the very first thing that my husband digitized. And that's why we, well, not why we bought Sew Art, it's just the image he found on Google, but it's kind of what made us really fall in love with Sew Art, was whenever we, not this part right here, the heart is from my machine, but the little chicken guy was digitized. So he's so cute. Let's see. And then the rest is just some Urban Threads stuff. Nothing important. Got another Yeti. I think I messed up on the Yeti quite a bit. Let's see what's on here. Oh, a doggy paw. And then this is like some weird satiny fabric. There's the Jeep logo, a kitty cat my husband drew. Oh, and this is a cute saying, but I did buy this from Etsy. So this is a shirt I used to wear. When you hold it, know I'm there. Love, Papa. That was something somebody requested, and so I did like a practice run. Let's see what else. Some hearts that I drew, and I don't know what that is, but probably an Urban Threads Designs by the look of it. Oh, this is cute. It's one of the Planet Applique alphabets, but I just was practicing, so it's all like with the same fabric and stuff like that, but you can change out the different fabric and the colors of the design. But it's a little lighthouse on waves and a little J. Here's a star, digitized, a cactus, and then more organ stuff, but star filled with stars. Having sew art is really fun. When you play around with it, whenever you're trying to do something, it's so stressful sometimes. My gosh. But that's more user error than it is the actual product or software, I mean. So that's a cute little house that I drew and then digitized. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't feel like sew art does that great of a job with the satin stitch, but then like this is really old. This is like 3 years old and they did a really nice job. I do have, oh, so this is like, it's not really stabilizer, it's more of that stuff my friend gave me. She just gave me this pack of a bunch of different like stabilizers and whatever those things are called that help your shirts. Linings and stuff like that. Here's a heart with an American flag in it. Oh, I just saw your... Cool. I haven't read any of Nancy's books, but one of these days I will. I will sit and take the time. She was such a great lady. So that's... I don't know if that's hand-drawn or if it's something we got from Clipper on the internet. This looks like a beginnings of Urban Threads bat, but it doesn't look like it's sewed all the way out because their stuff is usually pretty dense, but maybe it did. Oh, but then look at all this beautiful fabric I still have. Woo. Oh, look at that guy. That's so pretty. So sometimes the 4x4 designs have to be a little bit less detailed because they're so small. And that's, you know, kind of the crummy thing about having a small machine. But that's about it. The 4x4 is a great machine if you don't already have the 4x4. I mean, I think it'd be great to have a bigger one, but I really, really love my little machine. So there's that Cosmo again. I think this was the actual first stitch out that I did. And it did take forever because I still, at this point, did not understand sew art very well. I used the auto functions as best as I could and still did really good, even though I would not do the auto functions now at all, ever. Expert cuddler. Oh, more Yeti. I must have really, really cared about that project. It looks like I tried it a lot. Oh, this is for my grandma. There's my grandma Glenna. She's now passed. And I was lucky enough to be able to get some projects that I made for her to her like days before she passed away. I feel really, really, really lucky for that. I think that that's a design from the machine. These are all designs from the machine. So pretty. We are almost to the end, guys. Thanks for sticking through it with me. Oh, this is a cute little shirt that I tried to put a monogram on, but like I did not know what I was doing. I mean, it's not like I know what I'm doing now, but it came out terrible, obviously. Stabilizer on top, because, you know, that's what you do when you're starting out. And I just kind of was, I still am one of those people that just goes in head first and then learns from my mistakes instead of, you know, learning first. So a lot of this stuff is just me going in head first. So that was supposed to be the logo for our favorite coffee stand. That says Adopt Me. We made a bunch of these cute little like jackets that the dogs in this one rescue could wear. I said that on it. This is a Christmas tree design that I did on Sew Art. Turned out kind of cute. And that's it. So thanks so much, you guys, for sticking through all this with me. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Well, you probably didn't because it's not that much fun for you. But there is the very beginning one that I pulled out. And this, a lot of you might have missed because you didn't come in until the end, but this was the first video that I made on YouTube, was my mom's handwriting. And it's still one of the #1 questions asked. It's still one of the #1 things searched for. And I'm really, really blessed that with Sew Art, I've been able to make this and make other people's dream projects come true, because this was for me. I probably would not have cared about Sew Art if I couldn't have done this. So anyways, hope you guys had fun. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.